Unlike an arc rush, an arc push comes much later in the game, and therefore you need to be ready for strong counterattacks. The following are critical tasks. Construct a forward robotics factory. This will drastically cut down on your travel time of your arcs. Construct a phase gate. Allows for quick reinforcement. Defend the arcs. The arc siege effectively puts a time pressure on the aliens to respond. Remind your marines to maintain defensive positions and not run off to get kills. Expect the unexpected. The aliens will retaliate aggressively and may even attack one of your bases during this time or eat all your extractors, so scan the map for enemy movement and get ready to trade if necessary. The following are optional tips. Construct a wall of armories. Construct an observatory to both help your marines track aliens and allow the arcs to fire without scanning. Construct sentry turrets in a fire line formation. If you can keep the aliens' attention away from a hive location, you will have the element of surprise. This will give you more time to set up more arcs before ordering them to deploy and to build more preparations. If the aliens see what you are trying to do, then you need to start sieging right away. If your siege is successful, decide if you want to keep the robotics factory and all the structures you build. If you have no need for those, recycle them and secure the newly claimed location. Jetpack push. Jetpack push requires all your marines to be in the same area, which will leave gaps in your defenses, so this attack has to be quick and lethal. Marines also need to keep moving to stay alive, which factors in individual skill. The following are critical tasks. Construct a forward phase gate in a well-defended position close to the last hive. You will need this to return your jetpack marines back to the front lines. Time to rally. Your team will need about 20 seconds to regroup. If the forward phase gate can't be safe for that time, then you should instruct your jetpackers to fly the shortest route possible. Focus the hive. Send every marine geared up with advanced weaponry on a final assault and tell them to focus the hive only while dodging aliens. The following are optional tips. Construct a command station. Have another command station or two in case you get base rushed or if you want to avoid a sneaky hive drop. Beacon to rally. Use a distress beacon to gather everyone up to the protolab and then send them together all at once towards the hive. Armed to the teeth. Ensure that your team is fully geared. You can check the scoreboard to see if they have advanced weapons or enough personal resources to buy them. Otherwise, drop some equipment to gear your team up. Trade to weaken. You can trade one of your remote bases. This will guarantee that a portion of the alien team will be out of position. If this happens, you must act quick and rush the hive. Most players are overly critical of the commander. While the decisions made might be right or wrong, there will always be someone who will disagree, mostly because they want to vent and find someone to blame. Keep an open mind. Some feedback, especially from veteran players, can be valuable for a later date, especially if you find yourself in the same situation multiple times. However, on the same token, that guy screaming for exosuits who can't seem to hold his own weight is probably not a trustable source. Every game has their share of bad apples, so try to tolerate the worst of them. There are so many factors that will determine the outcome of the game, many of which have nothing to do with a commander skill. However, having said that, as an inspiring commander to be, take it upon yourself to continue to practice to the point where you can carry your own weight. This will boost your team's confidence in your ability to command, so that they can focus on their tasks. Just remember that you manned up and took over command, not them. If they want the game to play out a particular way, then they can wait to command the next round. There is no doubt you will lose games, but don't take it personally or too seriously. Try to think back and analyze what worked in what situation and what didn't, and why.